Hi, and welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we'll be looking at problem 75, 75 in Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. In this particular problem, black is going to play a 1-1, and you'll notice that black has a very developed home board. We have a gap on 5, and white has a checker back on our ace point. But we also, black, have a checker on white's ace point, and he's got a developed board as well. Slightly better than ours with no gaps. We have a gap on 2, but it's not really a gap. It's just one before the prime. White also has outfield coverage. It's important to know as well. And we have one blot over here on 11. We have one builder over here on 8. Anyway, a lot of choices for what to do with the 1-1. Why don't you take 10 seconds to think it over and hit the pause button if you need more time. All right, and we're back. So Robertie's answer for this is to play 24-23, shift over the 2 point to the 1 point, and bring up white's checker on the bar, and then lift 7-6. Let's hear why this is the case. And before I talk about this paragraph, there is actually a typo in this paragraph, a very important typo. We'll get to that in a second when I get to it, but let me bring back the original position so we can discuss it, and I will talk to you about the typo in the paragraph. So this is what Robertie says. This is a great shot, and 3 of the aces are very clear. 24-23 to escape, and 2-1 with 2 checkers to putting white on the bar. How about the last ace? A prosaic player would try either 8-7 or 10-9, both of which leave black with 3 builders for the open 5 point at a cost of 1 or 2 shots from the bar. The ingenious player, however, notices that duplication allows him to play, and this is where the typo is, allows him to play 8-7. That's not what Robertie meant. Robertie meant was duplication allows him to play 7-6. What's duplicated here? 2s and 5s. He needs a 5-2 to hit over here. 5 and 2 are 2 of his numbers that he needs to get in. So he needs exactly a 5-2 to hit or a 5-5. So you're duplicating 5s, and once you're in, you're duplicating 2s as well. So 5-2 and 5-5 are the only ones to hit. At a cost of 3 shots, 5-2 and 5-5, instead of 2, black gets 4 builders. So you're adding 1 more shot instead of moving this. So instead of playing the last ace here, where you have 1 shot of 5-4, 1 shot of 5 yes. Well, this would be 1 shot of 5-4. 2 shots, I'm sorry, excuse me. This would be 2 shots of 5-4. This would have been 1 shot 5-5 coming in off the bar. Instead of doing that, you are doing this. You're adding 1 more shot, but now you have 4 builders for the 5 point. So let's keep reading what Robertie said. The ingenious player notices that duplication allows him to play 7-6. At a cost of 3 shots, 5-2 and 5-5 instead of 2, black gets 4 builders for the 5 point and 3 builders for the 2 point, with complete diversification of point-making numbers. A great play. So what is Robertie saying here? Sometimes it's okay to take on a little bit more risk in order to gain a little bit more. Now, if white rolls a 5-3 or 5-4, and this is something that Robertie didn't talk about in his paragraph, he's almost certainly going to hit loose here for the exact reason that he doesn't want black to have a full roll in order to hit and make a point over here, which would almost certainly lose the game. So he's going to have to, with a 5-3 or 5-4, he's probably going to have to hit loose here just to pick up some tempo, steal half a roll from black, and hopefully black will fan coming back in. Anyway, let's hear what XG has to say about it. In this particular video, by the way, we're going to start a new way of looking at XG. Instead of holding my phone, I'm going to be screencasting from the screen. So let's see how that works out. It's my first time doing it. We'll see you in a second. All right, we're back with our XG analysis of problem 75. In this problem, black is to play a 1-1, and Robertie said 24-23, 2-1 shift, and then 7-6. Let's see what we have to say about it in XG, and XG actually disagrees. XG says 8-6, keeping 3 builders on the 10, the 8, and the 6, so I guess technically the 7, but not moving 24-23 at all. So 4 builders, 10, 8, 7, and 6, keeping 24 where it is, so using a 6 to get out rather than a 5, definitely shifting over, is actually slightly better, with a slight significance, over Robertie's play, which was this one here. 24-23, 7-6, 2-1, 2-1 with 2 checkers, is actually a 1.8% equity loss over the optimal. I think XG frankly found a better option. We don't leave an extra blot on 7, and we accomplish the same thing by having 4 builders, 10, 8, 7, 6, bearing down on the 5, at the cost of making it a little bit harder for the 24 block to get out. So Robertie said, you know, if we're going to move this up to the edge of the prime to make it easier for it to get him out with 6s and 5s, then where can we get the 4 builders from? And 7-6 was his answer. So I think Robertie had the right idea, except that XG is saying that it's actually okay to leave 24 where it is, because you'll get out soon enough, I guess. It's not a huge differential, right? Please note that the other option, the better option of moving 24-23 and 2-1 is actually just 8-7, just having. So if you move this up, XG says it's slightly better just to have 3 builders if you move it up. But if you decide not to move it up, 4 builders would be 8-6. So a little bit of a differential, but an interesting idea and concept regardless. So making these decisions in your mind and saying what benefit you would get from each checker play is pretty important. That's it. So thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Please subscribe. And hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos as I upload them. I'll be doing one a day till the end of the series. And I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, so my next few videos you're going to see me with a little bit of a cold. I hope that's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.